Everyone, my name is Alan Ha, and today I'm going to talk about externality. This is one of the inefficient outcomes that indicate a market failure. Externality can be summarized as a spillover side effect of an activity that affect non-related outsider either positively or negatively due to ineffective quantity and other factors such as social benefit not being equal to social costs. For both externality, we must consider the effect on an individual private level and the effect on others, i.e. external, in order to properly indicate the overall effect socially. Spillover cost, or negative externality, is based upon the supply curve and demonstrate how an individual decision can harm somebody that's not the original producer or consumer. A free market only look at the costs at the individual or private and neglect the additional external costs that affect society and in turn produce waste too much. Or in technical term, the marginal social cost is greater than the marginal social benefit at quantity-free market. Vice versa, the positive externalities based upon the demand curve and demonstrate how your private individual decision benefit and help others. Even though this provide a benefit, it's still a failure because the outcome is ineffective and non-ideal. The main problem of positive externality is that in a free quantity market, too little is being produced, i.e. the marginal social benefit is greater than the cost. Externality have different problems that the government needs to deal with. The six possible ways of reducing and solving the differences between the social benefit and social costs are private bargaining, fixing the price, such as taxing on the negative to shift the market left, or subsidizing for the positive and shifting the market to the right, capping productions and trade through fixed permit and quotas to fix the quantity. However, if both prices and quantity can't be further altered efficiently, then the government can come up with new bills and pass different laws and regulation. Other ways to deal with are public provision and assigning ownership rights. According to data from the 2019 Wave 3 International Tobacco Controlled Youth and Vaping Survey, the majority of young adults that use vape does so for personal benefit, such as the various delicious flavor, and for the head rush experience of 50 Nic. However, according to the World Health Organization, the external cost of nicotine consumption is that it kills more than 7 million people per year and costs household and the government over $1.4 trillion through the healthcare expenditure, and while overall reducing heart and lung capacity and contribute to 40% of urban cleanup. Therefore, the marginal social costs significantly outweigh the private personal costs. So, in order to reduce these externality, in July of 2021, Health Canada announced a new nicotine concentration regulation, or NCVPR, which reduced the maximum nicotine concentration from 50 milligrams to 20, which significantly reduced the personal benefit of vaping. Additionally, last October of 2022, the Canadian government continued to raise the taxes by $1 per 2 milliliters for the first 10 and $1 for every 10 milliliters afterward. Finally, the Health Canada Flavored Tobacco and Vaping Products Act proposed to remove all flavors from all e-liquid by 2024. This government intervention implements is extremely effective. The loss of sensation from 20 nicotine in comparison to 50, an increase in price of $6 per bottle, and potentially just vaping water was enough for me personally to quit. The combination of taxes and new law reduced my personal marginal benefit to be lower than my personal marginal costs. Furthermore, on a societal level, this would also affect other young adults to similarly quit due to the reduced benefit and in turn reduce the marginal society costs. Not least, here are my citations for the microeconomy textbook, the professor lecture notes, the World Health Organization paper, and Health Canada vaping and smoking regulations.